My project was to take the very small kitchen that I had in this house and turn it into the whole main floor of the house. So this was a 1976 house that had a small kitchen with walls on two sides, a dining room and a living room, and remove those walls and make the whole main floor of a 3-level split house the focus of the house. I went online, I looked at some of the video testimonies, and I looked up just what was available, Better Business Bureau, those kinds of things. But I did a lot of my information just on my gut. I had heard through other people that it was a good company to deal with. I told them what my project was. He referred me to Alex. Then after that, it was handled by the site manager. Set me up with all the things that I needed to look at, set me up with the plan for the actual building of my kitchen. I knew what I needed to make decisions on in terms of flooring, plumbing, sink, countertops. He gave me samples, he told me where to go to make choices. It was really clear, all the things that I needed to do. Never had any questions. I always knew where I needed to go, what I needed to do, and within a matter of weeks, the project was moving along really quickly. In terms of how the quoting process went, the quote was really clear. There was all of the parts of the project. The items that I had chosen were all delineated, and I knew exactly what I was paying, and it was a fixed price quote. So unless I added something in, I knew exactly what I was going to pay. There was no, oh, by the way, you're going to have this extra charge. Surprise, surprise. I knew exactly what the price was going to be. The people from Smith & Sons were awesome. All the fellows who came to work on my project were friendly, good conversationalists. They were always on time, clean. We were doing this build in the middle of COVID and in the middle of massive floods in British Columbia. And so there were challenges in terms of getting products here, supply chain issues, and yet we still managed to get it done in 5 months. So I'd say they did pretty well. Overall, I was impressed that things managed to get done in the time frame that they did, given what's happening in our province at this time. I think Smith & Sons went the extra mile by being flexible. They simply made a point of doing a great job. They were professional and precise. They did really good work on the finer details, and I really appreciate that. Like when I look at my baseboards and their beautifully mitered corners and my window frames and just all the little details that when I've seen other places, and I notice the difference. Those little things make a huge difference. I love my kitchen. I really do. I love to cook. Before, everything was cramped and difficult to be in. With 2 teenagers and a giant dog. Now it's open and airy, and I can entertain. Everybody's in the same space, and it's all one big family space, and it never was for the past 11 years. It was always the cook and the family, and now it's just one big space, and that's what I've always wanted from my kitchen. And it took 11 years to get to this point, and now I finally got it.
Great.
Yeah, it took a flood during a pandemic.
Yeah, right?